Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the midday news. The headlines. Union Home Minister Amit Shah says NDA Government is taking a definitive approach to control drug trafficking and trade. The Supreme Court directs political parties to publish details of pending criminal cases against candidates contesting polls. Supreme Court rejects mercy petition of Nirbhaya Case accused Vinay Sharma. Hearing on centre's plea deferred till tomorrow. President Ram Nath Kovind presents President's colour to Indian Navy's INS Shivaji in Lonavala, Lauds Navy's service to the nation. President of Portugal Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa to arrive in New Delhi this evening on a 4-day visit to India. And World Radio Day being observed today to raise greater awareness about the importance of radio. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today said the NDA government is taking a definitive approach to control drug trafficking and trade under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Addressing a conference on combating drug trafficking for BIMSTEC countries in New Delhi, Mr. Shah said the government is about to set a framework for coordination among different organizations to fight this challenge. The minister said India has zero tolerance towards intoxicating drugs and import or export of intoxicating drugs will not be allowed. He stressed that the centre is completely dedicated to controlling drug trafficking. He said Prime Minister Modi's dream of a drug-free India will be realized.
हमने देश में नारकोटिक कंट्रोल के प्रति सख्ती के कई कदम उठाए। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर भी यूनाइटेड नेशंस, इंटरपोल के साथ अनेक कदम हमने उठाए। बिम्स्टेक कॉन्फ्रेंस के साथ इस दिशा में एक नया कदम है और मुझे भरोसा है कि इससे आने वाला मार्ग प्रशस्त होगा। भारत कई क्षेत्रीय संगठनों के साथ चर्चा कर इसमें लीड लेकर पूरी दुनिया में नारकोटिक्स कंट्रोल को एक सुचारू रूप से लागू हो पाए, इस प्रकार से हम आगे बढ़ेंगे।
The Home Minister said according to the World Drug Report tabled by the United Nations, 5.5% of people between 15 to 64 years of age are consuming drugs in the entire world. He cautioned about the swift rise in the percentage of people who use drugs. The Supreme Court today directed political parties to upload on their website details of pending criminal cases against candidates contesting polls. A bench headed by Justice F. Nariman said it appears that there has been an alarming increase in criminalization of politics in the last 4 general elections. The bench was pronouncing an order on a contempt plea raising the issue of criminalization of politics. The Apex Court directed political parties to upload reasons for selecting candidates with pending criminal cases on their website. The top court also asked political parties to publish these details on social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter and in one local vernacular and one national newspaper. It also asked political parties to submit a compliance report to the Election Commission within 72 hours of selecting candidates having pending criminal cases against them. The Supreme Court has rejected the request of Nirbhaya Case death row convict Vinay Sharma to peruse the recommendation for rejection of his mercy plea. Rejecting the plea, the bench today said the Delhi Lieutenant Governor and the Home Minister indeed signed the recommendation for rejection of his mercy petition. Sharma moved the Apex Court on Tuesday challenging the rejection of his mercy petition by the President. He alleged that the LG and Home Minister had not signed the recommendation for rejection of his mercy plea. The top court today deferred the hearing on the centre's plea seeking separate execution of the 4 convicts in the 2012 Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case till tomorrow. A bench comprising Justices R. Bhanumati, Ashok Bhushan and A.S. Bopanna asked the convicts to file their counter replies by tomorrow. The Apex Court also appointed Senior Advocate Anjana Prakash as a amicus curiae to represent the convict Pawan Kumar Gupta. The top court said it is deferring the hearing in the wake of a trial court order. The trial court directed the District Legal Services Authority to provide Gupta's father with a list of its empanelled advocates to choose from to represent the convict. Gupta is the only convict who has not yet filed a curative petition. The Apex Court today refused to entertain a plea seeking Central Bureau of Investigation probe into the alleged molestation case of students in Gargi College in New Delhi last week. A bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bobde said it would like to have advantage of the Delhi High Court's view on the matter and asked the petitioner to move the Delhi High Court. Gargi College students had alleged that on the 6th of February during the College Fest, a group of non-students entered the premises and harassed students. Sanjeev Chawla, a key accused in a match-fixing scandal, was extradited from United Kingdom today. The 50-year-old British national, accompanied by a Delhi crime branch team from London, reached IGI Airport in New Delhi this morning. A Delhi police official said Chawla will be taken to the crime branch office for questioning. He was allegedly involved in match-fixing, which involved former South African cricket team captain Hansie Cronje in 2000. The second batch of 25 foreign envoys from the European Union and Gulf countries will visit Jammu today. They will meet Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu and top officials of the Union Territory. The batch includes envoys from Germany, Canada, France, New Zealand, Mexico, Italy, Afghanistan, Austria, Uzbekistan, Poland, as well as envoys of the European Union. Yesterday, they visited Srinagar to get the first-hand information about the ground situation after the abrogation of Article 370 in August last year. The delegation reached Srinagar yesterday as part of their two-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir. President Ram Nath Kovind has lauded the remarkable contribution made by the Indian Navy and INS Shivaji to the nation. He was speaking after presenting President's colour to Indian Navy's INS Shivaji at Lonavala today on the occasion of Platinum Jubilee of this premier training establishment. The President's colour is the highest honour that can be bestowed upon any military unit. Earlier, the President was given a Guard of Honour, followed by an impressive ceremonial parade comprising 130 officers and 630 sailors of the Indian Navy. INS Shivaji is commemorating 75 years of its glorious service to the Indian Navy this month. The motto of this establishment is Karmasu Kaushalam, which translates to imbibing the concept of skill at work in all facets of human endeavour. The establishment has rendered 75 years of glorious service to the nation by imparting training in engineering discipline to personnel of Indian Navy, Coast Guard, other sister services and friendly foreign countries. The President appreciated the services of the Institute in training officers and sailors over the years.
The institution has kept pace with the rapidly changing technologies in all aspects of marine engineering. I am glad to note that more than 2 lakh officers and sailors of the Marine Engineering Branch of the Navy, Coast Guard and friendly foreign countries have been trained in this fine institution till date.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. President of Portugal, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, will arrive in New Delhi today on a 4-day visit to India. This will be President Marcelo's first visit to India. The last visit by a Portuguese president to India was in 2007. During the visit, President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa will be accorded a ceremonial welcome at Rashtrapati Bhavan tomorrow, followed by a visit to Rajghat. The delegation-level talks will be held with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Hyderabad House, followed by a lunch. President Ram Nath Kovind will meet the visiting president tomorrow and host a banquet in his honour. President Marcelo will also travel to the states of Maharashtra and Goa during his visit. India's relations with Portugal are marked by warmth and friendship and have assumed dynamism in recent years. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today said the Indian Embassy in Tokyo is in constant touch with the crew and passengers of cruise Diamond Princess. The passengers and crew of the cruise ship are currently quarantined by Japanese authorities off Yokohama, Japan, in the wake of the novel coronavirus outbreak. In China, with the deaths of 242 people yesterday, the toll due to novel coronavirus has risen to 1,355. Nearly 15,000 new cases were diagnosed yesterday, and so far 59,000 cases have been detected. Today is World Radio Day. The day is observed every year on this date to raise greater awareness among the public and the media of the importance of radio, also to encourage decision makers to establish and provide access to information through radio. It is also a day to remember the unique power of radio, which touches lives and brings people together from every corner of the globe. The theme of this year's World Radio Day is Radio and Diversity. In his message on World Radio Day, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said, "Radio brings people together, and in an era of rapid media evolution, it retains a special place in every community as an accessible source of vital news and information." On the occasion, Chief Executive Officer of Prasar Bharati, Shashi Shekhar Vempati, said, "Radio has a very unique role and place in people's life." He also highlighted the various initiatives taken to increase the popularity of All India Radio.
What we did with the News on Air app to put 200 plus live streams on a mobile app for radio anywhere in India, I think is a fantastic innovation. I don't think any broadcaster in the world has that. But all of this will happen only if we transform the way we work. We have to think cloud, we have to think automated, we have to think IT and software and algorithms. That's the only way this change is going to happen. We cannot operate the way we operated in the past.
Ever since its inception in 1936, All India Radio has seen manifold growth. AIR News currently broadcasts 607 bulletins in 92 languages and dialects every day. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar has extended his best wishes to people on World Radio Day. In a tweet, he said radio has become an integral part of life and now people can listen to radio on the phone also. Inaugurating the 26th International Conference and Exhibition on Broadcast and Media Technology, BES Expo 2020 in New Delhi today, Prasar Bharati Chief Executive Officer Shashi Shekhar Vempati has said that current broadcasting has to align with fast-changing technology landscape as silos are vanishing and convergence is happening across domains. He said broadcasting communities need to collaborate more with each other to thrive and survive. Now we move on to our special segment of Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat.
50 youths from Madhya Pradesh and 20 youths from Nagaland are coming to Manipur for Yuva Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat camp to be held at Imphal from February 19 to March 4. Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan Manipur State Director Jackie Ruibar told AIR that preparation to welcome the outside teams has been done and different exchange programs will be conducted during the camp.
Culture of Madhya Pradesh and the culture of Northeast is totally different. But when they stay together, they understand the culture and activities, behavior, habit of each other. We become more closer with this program.
The camp is being hosted by NYKS Imphal and co-hosted by Nagaland State. Youths from these two northeastern states are expecting to learn more about the pairing state Madhya Pradesh, which is also known as Heart of India and Land of Temples, Wildlife and Hill Station. This is JJ Thoksom, AIR News, Imphal.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah says NDA government is taking a definitive approach to control drug trafficking and trade. The Supreme Court directs political parties to publish details of pending criminal cases against candidates contesting polls. Supreme Court rejects mercy petition of Nirbhaya Case accused Vinay Sharma. Hearing on centre's plea deferred till tomorrow. President Ram Nath Kovind presents President's Colour to Indian Navy's INS Shivaji in Lonavala, Lauds Navy service to the nation. President of Portugal Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa to arrive in New Delhi this evening on a 4-day visit to India, and World Radio Day being observed today to raise greater awareness about the importance of radio. And with that, we end the midday news.